Hello and welcome back to FIFA Manager 2020 here on Rawslowgaming, and we are in our second season here in Vanarama National League South with Bath City Football Club that we are trying to take to the top of Premier League and beyond. And we've been doing all right in the end, well, not in the end so far this season, and are pretty close to a playoff spot. We are 11, so not pretty close, actually 10 points off or so, but yeah, we had a really rough start, but have been getting better and better. But you already know that, of course, if you have been following along on our journey here. What you also know is that we are in the transfer window, and we have, well, a player sort of lined up, or we have offered a contract, I guess, to a goalkeeper, but because our goalkeeper is 38 years old and are quitting after a season. So we really need a good replacement for him, preferably even better than he is right now. So we have a better chance of getting a better finishing position here. Because, well, we are not running low on cash, but we are slowly but surely depleting our balance. So we need to do something, and to do something is really getting up a level in the league, so up to Vanarama National League. So we're not playing in the, well, North and South Division. So we needed to talk to a player before this match, and we also should check out the news and our transfer, how it's going. So we'll talk to Beal here, and what to do. He wants to improve, or what did he want? I don't even remember actually, but he's certainly all right for us. Wants to improve, yeah, and dislikes competition for his position. I don't really think that he's been having tremendous progress, higher objectives. I think he could give us more in training. All right, so not really the correct choice there, unfortunately. Career options, our contract is running out, apparently. Yeah. Yeah. So we want a contract extension. Definitely. We are having a lot of clubs actually that think that we would be a good manager for them, and if we were doing what's it called? Well, where you switch clubs, we definitely would go like with example Bristol Rovers, but we're not really doing that. Well, journeyman series, it's not really what we are doing, so we'll skip that. We are staying with the club here. So with the correct players in the team, we lift our team rating up to 523 versus Wellings United 554. So will be tough, but it's not impossible. But we'll just go out there and keep it simple, or at least tell that to the lads. And we do take the lead in the 13th minute with a goal from Ryan Brunt, or star player. So a good start to this game, and leading the game 1-0 after one half. And our keeper here, Clark, that we just talked about, having a superb game with a perfect 10 in rating so far. I will say just continue like this. Atmosphere is not really great, only 10 out of 20. Teamwork is up really nice though here, with up to 65, so that is really nice, and that of course comes a lot from playing pretty much the same players, so they can play themselves together, so to say. And we had a couple of close minutes there in around the 60-minute mark, a goal for Welling United, and then we retook the lead. Unfortunately, Welling United do come in with an equalizer pretty late in the game in the 85th minute. So the final scoreline for Bath City versus Welling United is 2-2. So still a pretty good result since we were playing as a away team and also against a stronger team. So not too unhappy with that. Shots 5-7, shots on target 3-3, and chances 7-10, possession 39-61%. So that's pretty decent actually overall. Still in 11th place, pretty much in no man's land, and 12 points up to a playoff spot at the moment. So we should agent reports back. Transfer status. I really need to check. Team of the week. Agent reports back here. So do we have offered him a contract or not? No, we have offered a contract there for Nilsson. Sorry for that noise, something with the phone. I don't know quite what. Doesn't really matter. It should just put it into no sound at all. So we'll do that. And here we go. Actually, some strange hack or something to my calendar from somewhere. Really irritating, but yeah. I guess I got to sort that out. Get some strange Russian notification. So probably should change my password or something like that, or just to remove access, I guess, and also change contract. So quite a few players here without a contract. What players are we needing? Center midfielder? I don't know. I really don't know actually what sort of players we need. But let's see here. Contract, offer to buy. All right, so offer to buy. All right, so transfer fee, nothing. Make offer. All right, so I don't think we really can do anything here with this information, unfortunately. Since we still need to buy them, and we don't really want that. Lowering our wage is of course going to be better for the finance for the club, but we don't really want that. We do want that, but we still want to make as much money as possible. So I guess we'll up the basic salary to the same. We want 1% of the profit participation. No, we don't demand that. I don't understand how that happened. My demand, like, pretty crazy. So let's agree on a little bit of a lower wage then, 67k, and we'll sign that offer. We were just about getting that done with very little patience from the board left there. So next matchup here against Maidenhead United, second in the league, but we're playing at home, and actually the team rating is not that far off, so hopefully we can do a good game here. Yeah, we are playing Craig here. How have he developed here this season, actually? Wondering about that. Experience is soon, very soon, going up, so that's nice. Overall, 62 points up. Not that great, but it's all right. And how have Poker Cliff been doing then? is the question. 47 a little bit further to getting up in experience, but he's been developing better in terms of skill points, so that's really nice. Bauer and Batten, I guess, are pretty much not improved that much this season. No, well, Bauer is still pretty nice with 43 skill points in total. Batten certified, that's definitely quite good. Beal we just had a look at, so we'll skip that. And yeah. So where are our weak points? Left back and right winger, but those are both getting a lot better. After that, it's really the goalkeeper. So how is our transfer going? Transfer, we are not closing. Yeah, I know, but we are doing a transfer, but I'm not really getting anything back, so that's a bit strange. But we'll see here. Rostern, let's tell him to become stronger. Don't really care what we say to him, as he's pretty much so old, so we're not really going to have him in the team for much longer. So what are we having here? Guttridge, bid by Benjamin, rejected inquiry. Alright, so somehow Nilsson rejected the offer. Where did we get that? I don't understand. But it seems that we got that. Negotiation status, history. Contract, offer contract. No. Any further talks? Alright, so you want a goalkeeper, only realistic ones. And what then? So I guess a player that is without a contract would be good. So a free agent here. 3K. Let's up that a little bit. Let's do 3 and 3. So kind of want to do more here, more players try to sign, but I don't remember if it's like instantly sign the players with no final confirmation. I think it is. So that makes it a little bit tougher of sorts. But we'll see. For this match, as I said, it's very close here against Maidenhead United. And we are playing at home, so we'll go in with a little bit more offensive talk here with fight for every ball. And unfortunately, we were off to a very bad start with 2 goals against us in the first 7 minutes. We did come up with a reduction in the 30-minute mark or so, but Maidenhead coming back with another goal against us just before the end of the first half. So really not good. We'll go out with, again, sort of offensive that we'll say that we know they can do better, and we know that they can do better. Coming back really faster in the second period or half with the reduction and equalization in the 76th minute, and we end up drawing the game after full time actually. So pretty proud of the lads in the end, but sort of a missed chance maybe also here to take back some points to the top. But the final scoreline is 3-3 for Bassett versus Maidenhead United, and that is damn good considering we only had 2 shots. So the stats: shots 2-6, shots on target 2-4, chances 4-8, and possession 42-58%. So again, very much not dominating the game, but getting a good result. So that's really nice, actually. And of course, it's not really affecting our position in the league. Still 11th and now 13 points off from a playoff spot. So gotta do better to reach a playoff spot, but we'll see what we can do, basically. So what date are we at? 17. So it's definitely, as said, late here with getting in a transfer. Not happy with the bonus payments. Sure, you can have a little bit more. You can have 30 euro for each appearance as well. So at least we're getting something back there, so to say. So Richards, you have a contract for 1 more year. You're not really developing super much. We don't really want to sell you, so we'll just dismiss it. We'll continue here towards the match against... right, so... yeah. We'll just... Alright, so he turned the offer down. And unfortunately we are at, losing so many days there. I should really change, or should have changed the setting for how the game flows here in the transfer window, because, we are failing to come up with a player for us here, unfortunately. And it's so strange that we don't get a mail about they rejecting the offer or the contract. We're not really tackling training at the moment. Will not really do. Deshara should check out how he's been developing also. Hopefully good. 97 points this season. That's pretty good. But he certainly could be doing even better. So what should we say to him? Stronger. Strength something, yeah. I guess so. Even though strength for a striker isn't really that important, at least not in my book, but we'll say that anyway to him. And we'll have a look here again at the goalkeepers. While we're doing that, remember to smash that like button if you're enjoying the show. Also, if you haven't done so yet, but want to be sure to follow along on our journey, do remember to hit that subscribe button also, and you can hit that small notification bell to be extra sure to not miss out on anything. So, who should we go with then? I guess the next player in a line here. Transfer preparation. Should we say talk to the agent maybe? So transfer market, that's for Tomori. So off on contract. Right. So a lot of interested players here, or clubs. We are not really able to offer the wage that he might need here. Yeah, so what can we do here? Contract. Alright, so we can't do transfer preparation here for Katsixas. And that's the same. Sean. Sean demanding so much money actually. And Godard. Alright, so we're definitely having a really tough time here, I see. So I guess Tomori is the player that we should try and sign, since we did do the transfer preparation there. And I guess this will have to be 6K. I don't really like it at all, but I don't know what else to do. Let's actually have a look here on our players and their contracts. Who is earning most? I would guess it's Brunt, yeah, at 3.8K. So getting in a 6K player is not really good in any way whatsoever, actually. So if we're looking at this, skipping that, having a look here at Atkinson. I won't say guaranteed first 11 player. Guaranteed first 11 player. We can offer him like 3K. And clean sheet bonus. I think this is kind of would like to have done transfer preparation for him, I guess, but that's how we got to do it, pretty much. So the match here against Truro City, their team rating 392 versus our 521 is a game that we really shouldn't lose. Take the lead there very early on in the third minute, so that's good at least. And went in with a little bit of a risky talk that we shouldn't lose this one. And so far it looks good. The scoreline after one half is 3-0. And we'll say this is looking good, which it is. Let's do the individual talks. The atmosphere still at 10 and teamwork at still around 65, so pretty good. Extending the lead to 4-0 here in the 64th minute and having one player sent off in the second half, so not super great, but it is a win, so that's good. That term. And the final scoreline for Bassett versus Truro City is 4-0. Shots 2-1, shots on target 2-1, chances 7-2, and possession 61-39%. So again, I'm not getting off as many shots as we do get goals, so that's good, I guess. Still 11th place, 13 points off from a playoff spot. So that's pretty bad, to be honest, or not bad, but it's all right. And let's see here. We'll probably close out this episode here in after the transfer window, pretty much. So this transfer status window here is actually pretty nice. I should have had that open much more. Next game up here against St. Albans City, who are actually the closest team in the league for us, who are 10th. Team rating 529 versus their 516, so should be a game that we are winning. We are playing at home also, so we should have that with us. We do unfortunately have Craig out, so that's not too good. Dropping a bit in team rating due to that. Atkinson moved to Oxford City, unfortunately. A ridiculous wage. And tomorrow you join Concord Rangers. And we are not really finding a goalkeeper. So I guess we need to do that for next season. So plus 67 points, that's all right. Halfway into the season. Finish better. Do you need to finish better? Finishing 40. It's all right, actually. So let's say that he did well in training. All right. So a morale boost, so that weren't too bad at all. Let's see here, the transfer market. We are not really going to sign anyone. So instead, let's see here if we can't have a look on an offer to loan. So unfortunately, all of these is going to be so hard. We can't really pay the wage there. Offer to loan here. How is the salary? 100%. Yeah, that's fine. 12 weeks. Yeah. And we can't really offer anything here that's going to be other than outrageous according to the offer. Don't even know what's the reason for that, so to say. Yeah, and here to make an offer. Yeah, we can't do anything to better it. So it's very frustrating, and the U team, we don't really have any goalkeeper coming up here. That's looking good, which is very frustrating. But we'll continue on here. We should have pressed assistant manager there for that last match. So very close here, 521 versus 516 in terms of team rating. I will say we can win here. A little bit of a risky again, just because we are at home. We do take the lead here in the 19th minute, extending it to 2-0 in the 29th. So that's really good, and overall we see here the morale of our players is really, really good. Unfortunately, the fitness not so much really, but that's all right if they just keep playing like this. So the score now after one half is 2-0 for Bassett versus St. Albans City. We'll say that we're pleased what we've seen so far. Atmosphere seems to be pretty stuck on 10, but that's all right. That's an all right level. And teamwork there at 65 still, and nothing else happening here in the second half. So the scoreline after full time is 2-0 for Bassett versus St. Albans City. Shots 3-1, shots on target 2-0, chances 5-2, and possession 54-46%. So overall, a good win and a well-deserved win. So that's nice. Still 11th, of course, but now close to St. Albans City. Unfortunately, we're still 13 points off from a playoff spot, though, which is really where we need and want to be. And here we have the transfer window. So I guess any joining players or offers, or what we should call them, that is coming up here, that is a goalkeeper, will definitely take pretty much any player just to get in someone to join us, because as I said, we really need a keeper for next season. Without one, I don't know what we will be able to do really. And things doesn't seem like there will be any keeper that might want to join us at all here, unfortunately. And there we have it. So no keeper joining us. And some really expensive players here in the league, but they are loan players. I can't think it would be any other way, but it is apparently somehow. And crazy salary, 25k. How are Hampton and Richmond affording that? And Lars Hahn, player that we didn't sign, Concord Rangers, also a salary of 25k. That's like ridiculous. Really ridiculous. Katsikas, also a really good player, according to the value at least. That we actually skipped offering. We have also Tomori at 23. Okay, so pretty much all the keepers there that we tried to sign up with the players there. Wilkes here is a player like we would like to have, but yeah, this is not really signed players as such, but he had a realistic wage and everything like that with him, so that's really pretty good. All right, so I guess that wraps up the transfer window, and with that, pretty much the episode. So with that said, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time here on the channel. Bye-bye. You have been watching Rawslowgaming, and I hope you have enjoyed. On clicking on the video on the left, you will see the next video in this series, and on the right, our latest upload to the channel. And with that said, thank you again for watching.